Good evening and welcome to my beautiful home. I am your eternal host, Uriel. Paro estudiantil en la Universidad de Puerto Rico. And they say it is indefinitely. I am not going to touch all the points of this strike because where politics goes, crap follows. And in la UPR, there is a lot of política and not what matters the most, which is to provide future generations an environment in which they can learn and develop in peace. So the government, more like los viejos de la Junta de Síndicos, have decided to cut down on funds for the university. In return, this means no or less funds for salary increases, summertime classes, athletes, and honor roll students, and increase the amount of cost per credit. I do not have the figure with me, but I understand it is substantial. Come on, people, or should I say, síndicos? Let me give you some hints, since I am much older than you and survived the Spanish Inquisition. I understand you need to increase costs so that the bunch of old farts sitting behind the scenes manipulating the marionette strings can get their daily dose of pseudo-gods. Pseudo-gods, I am so funny. But that is so true. You humans sometimes think you are above everyone else. But in truth, you are not. You are merely a dying carcass. So, if you want to raise the cost of school credits, you do not increase it from one day to the next. You do it slowly, so the student body can adapt to the change. Remember, what is important is the education for your children, for your future, because those that you so-called rebels will be the one that in 10 to 20 years will be sticking their finger up your ass checking for cancer. This is very upsetting for me. Needless to say, these young adults were born under difficult social circumstances that have allowed them to be outspoken. Though a sense of leadership is emerging, we should be fostered, not hindered, because it will be a missed opportunity to develop future leaders for your beautiful island, La Isla del Encanto. Let me ask you a question, José Ramón de la Torre, presidente de la UPR. Is this not what a university should promote? Critical thinkers developed through universal knowledge, which consequently become citizens in society. Well, no wonder they call you La Momia. Do we have a picture of La Momia that we can put on? I still think I'm better looking than you and sexier. Like in every bad situation, there is always a good side to it. I personally like the fact that even though the police force is present, the teachers of the university have formed a line united between the students and the police. We have a picture of that as well. Humans, this is what I am referring to. You have professors of all ages standing ground to protect their children, their future. And you know why, Mr. Momia, síndicos y políticos? Well, let me tell you why. Because they know the value of life. They understand the importance of those that want to get an education. Because life is life. It is not something that you can manipulate to create chaos. Life is chaos. The other action students are taking to demonstrate how they feel about education is by demonstrating what they have learned throughout their time in campus. Musicians, dancers, and artists are performing right on the streets of the main gate of the university. So for those that have no money and looking for cheap entertainment, just go to the main gate of La UPR. In conclusion, and what better way that to quote Paulo Freire, freedom is acquired by conquest, not by gift. It must be pursued constantly and responsibly. Freedom is not an ideal located outside of a man, nor it is an idea which becomes myth. It is rather the indispensable condition for the quest for human completion. When you glance into the darkness, into that place, you dare not look. I will be standing there, looking back at you. Until next time, and remember, my word is the light to your path. Good night. Some creatures say that tonight is the night when the birds will come and eat away the light, and it may be so.